Saturday Daybreak, and joining me on the couch on my far right we have Elizabeth Fortune, and on my immediate right we have Dr. Samantha McKelvey, sorry about that, joining us right now. Coming up in 2 weeks, 2 weeks from today, out at the Big Dam Bridge, Cook's Landing, you're going to be having a race to fight and bring awareness to blood cancer. And both of you, you have fought and won the battle, yes. And you are in that process right now. Elizabeth, tell us about that.
In May of 2011, I was diagnosed with a blood cancer, and I've done chemo, I've done radiation, I've already had one stem cell transplant, and right now I'm getting ready to do a second stem cell transplant, and this time I need a donor. I'm going to be relying on a stranger, so.
And you said are you needing bone marrow? Is that what you're saying?
Yes. They, for my donor, they will go through their bone, pull out the bone marrow, and then it's like for me, it's like a blood transfusion, so it's a very simple process for me to receive the cells that I need.
Okay. And so you said finding the donor is the biggest obstacle right now.
It is. You would think that my brother would have been a match. We have the same parents, but statistically, you're more likely to get what you need from a stranger than from a sibling. Okay. So it's really important to get people swabbed, get them in the database, so that they can save someone's life.
Your life has been saved. Mm-hmm. Samantha, tell us your story.
I was diagnosed with leukemia about 8 years ago, actually more about 10 years ago, and then I had a very poor prognosis, and they told me I had about 10 months to live without a bone marrow transplant. And so same thing happened to us. I wasn't none of my family matched. So we went through the National Marrow Donor Program, and they managed to search, and I was very, very fortunate, and then I did find a match, a complete stranger who completely agreed to do this process and was in the database because they got swabbed, which is something that we're going to be offering at the 5K.
So at the 5K in 2 weeks, it's such a simple process.
It's a cheek swab. I take kind of like a Q-tip. They swab the inside of your cheek, and then it gets sent off, and it gets put into the National Marrow database.
And without somebody doing that, you wouldn't be here talking to us today.
No, absolutely. That completely saved my life. It's more or less, it can be curative, and so they say I might be cured.
Okay, so you may be at home sitting on the couch, and you could be saving somebody's life in Minnesota or anywhere around the country or the world. It just depends on the match, and you could do that. The race in 2 weeks. Mm-hmm. Tell us how you get involved in that.
On the 4th, you can come and register at the Gearhead Cycle Center at the Park Plaza Mall. It's okay. From, what are our hours? From 9 to 5, I believe it is.
And so it's $30 to register, mm-hmm. And on October 5th, the race begins over there at Cook's Landing at 8 a.m.
Mm-hmm. And the first 200 people to come and register get free t-shirts.
Free t-shirts, there you go. There's another reason to do this. Yes. Over at the Big Dam Bridge, again at Cook's Landing, over there on the north side of the river. The FightingRed5K.com. FightingRed5K.com.
It's an excellent website. It's got some of the survivor stories.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. And it's so good to hear your stories. It's so good to see you. All right. We have more coming up here on Saturday Daybreak. We're going to have a visit with the Pulaski County Humane Society. Stay with us, everybody.